and care about Rstv and her peace, let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. Remember, you can watch Rstv News live on YouTube and on Facebook at Rstv Online. Subscribe, click the notification bell for more updates on our live feeds. Good evening and welcome to Rstv World News, coming to you live from the Garden City of Port Harcourt. I am Akilachi KJ. And now to the news in detail. Government Secondary School Onne in Eleme local government area has emerged winner of the 2024 Ogoni Secondary School Science Quiz competition and given a cash prize of 2 million naira. The Science Quiz competition was sponsored by a philanthropist and business mogul, Lesi Mao. Namdi Olimini now reports.
Comprehensive Secondary School Kensarewa Polytechnic Bori took the second position and carted away a cash prize of 1 million naira. St. Pius S. College Border clinched the third position with a cash prize of 500,000 naira, while the fourth position went to Government Secondary School Pite, which took home 200,000 naira. The sponsor of the Science Quiz competition, Lesi Mao, who commended the students for their impressive performance, said the aim is to promote science education in the area and promised to make it an annual event. He said a science laboratory will be built at Government Secondary School Onne and appealed to the management of the school to allow other schools in the area to make use of the facility when completed.
We're supporting education because we need the next generation to take over from us as leaders. So we're building empowerment from school. And by next one, we improve on what we've done today, by God's grace.
In their goodwill messages, some prominent sons of Ogoni land who graced the event commended the sponsor of the program for his generosity and called on other well-meaning sons and daughters of Ogoni to do the same by offering scholarship to students to enhance the development of education in the area while encouraging the students to study harder. Some of the students who participated in the exercise commended the sponsor of the quiz competition for giving them the opportunity to express themselves and prayed God to replenish him.
I just want to tell them thank you. God should bless them totally in all they are doing. It's an incentive to all students. At least most of the students that are here that have witnessed this event, they'll be spurred up to read their books and then become more hardworking. And then we that have also participated, we are going to do more. So I think it's going to help in the academic sector.
Students representative of participating schools also went home with 10,000 naira each. Namdi Olimini, Rstv News.
The world is growing in digital technology and Emo, her local government area, is not going to be left out. To this end, Dr. Chidi Lloyd has promised to acquaint the youth in global computer technology through the provision of modern computer facilities to enable them compete anywhere in the world. The council boss made the remark during the commissioning of Edred from our studios.
Dr. Lloyd said the center will serve the needs of WAEC, NECO and JAMB candidates and commended the contractors for delivering the project within the stipulated time frame. According to him, the ICT center will end the stress of interstate exams registration, noting that with the current economic challenges and cost of transportation as a result of fuel subsidy removal, parents will save the stress of sending their children to other states or local government areas for external examination. The chairman, however, thanked the people for their immense support for his administration and promised not to fail them.
The world has moved towards technology. For those who accuse the chairman of council of not dashing money, I won't dash my salary. What I have dashed you is this 350 ICT center is what I have dashed you. You can come here because it's going to be linked with Wi-Fi. Come and browse. They will tell you the procedure to take because the place needs to be maintained. And of course, for the remaining months that we have, we will not leave it with civil servants. We will look for people that are knowledgeable in this and sign a memorandum of understanding with them to operate and maintain this facility.
Commissioning the project, Commissioner for Special Duties, Chukwemeka Woke, explained that a good leader is one whose ears are open to hear the plight of his people. pointing out that Dr. Chidi Lloyd has proven himself to be a leader with exemplary style of leadership. According to him, the enemies of good governance will see no reason to compliment the efforts of Dr. Lloyd's administration until he leaves office. Woke, however, called on sons and daughters of the local government area to eschew hate speeches and support good governance in order to attract more development in the area, while commending the council boss for his developmental strides, which has placed the council among the best in committees of local government council.
This is one of the things that is called generational project, and so we will support it. I ask and urge the citizens of this local government and even those who live and do business here to make very good use of this facility for their own benefit. Some of the things that you will do will come from this, you will not know. When I talked about, so continue in what you are doing. I want to thank you also for naming this structure after me, after my name. Honestly speaking, I feel very humble. I didn't know I deserved to be named.
Christendom is widely believed to be under attack because of the unfaithfulness of a few believers. In this special report, God's Power Anele tries to find out the judgment of God and such criminally minded people and the way forward.
Scripturally, Satan the devil was cast down from heaven to earth following his trickling nature and destructive tendencies, which made Jesus Christ to come and die for the salvation of the souls of mankind, strictly for those who believe in him. On that premise, Jesus warned his followers against disobedience to the scriptural principle. But against such warnings, many Christians in contemporary times, despite the commandments of God, just to pursue and achieve. That's not all. Some religious groups go online to criticize Lord Jesus Christ, aimed at luring the faithless to their belief, while some use material things to woo them to their faith. I visited some churches in Port Harcourt metropolis and its environs to get the first-hand contributions on the matter. These Christian faithful shared their views.
Because in our present Christianity, people no longer love God, people no longer have the fear of God in their heart. People can even place something for you to match on, and the person is the same person smiling, eating with you. They don't, have respect for other people. They keep malice, bad. That is not expected of us as children of God.
Elders, knights, deaconesses, all holding one position in the church. In the church, they are good, but when they go out there, they begin to recruit some boys. They recruit girls that will commit mayhem for them.
Others also gave an insight on the consequences of being unfaithful.
Christians, the Bible tells us to dress modestly. Women should not expose their sensitive body parts to the public. Young boys too should not sag.
We should not allow devil to stop us, because as a child of God, if you don't encounter challenge, it means that your Christianity is not complete. So at one time or the other, you will have challenge. But God promised us that in every challenge, He will give us victory.
These clerics talked about the results awaiting the defeated on the last day.
Most of our prayers are centered on different areas and not on the right area. In Christendom, so many churches, because there are differences in names, so many churches don't pray together. This one pray because it's their own church. The other one prays because it's their own church. We have to stand firm. We don't need to shake. We don't need to shake at all.
So stand firm in your faith. The issue of trying to make it by all means, maybe doing different kind of things to see that you make it. Either they hear your name, that you are one of the influential person, either by money or by whatsoever. One thing you should always ask yourself in all things, that what will the end be? Gain the whole world and lose his soul. The soul of a man is valuable unto God than every other thing.
God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
The Vice-Chancellor of the Nigerian British University, Obuzo, Asa, Abia State, Professor Hakeem Fawahimi, has said the Nigerian British University was established to fill the gap in the curriculum of the Nigerian university system, which he said is skewed towards knowledge acquisition as against skills and competence. Professor Fawahimi, who spoke during the inaugural matriculation ceremony of the school at its Asa campus, said the Nigerian British University would combine the best of both countries' educational systems to train knowledgeable and competent world-class students capable of competing at the top echelon of life anywhere in the world. We apologize, but that report will be brought to you in the course of our bulletin. But do you love and care about Rstv and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. Remember, you can watch Rstv News live on YouTube and on Facebook at Rstv22PH. Online, subscribe, click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Now time for a short break on the world news, but still ahead. Snowstorm hits U.S. state of California, Nevada. And in sports, Man United City to start Premier League championship. More stories when we return. Just stay with us.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. It's still Rstv World News. Now to the rest of our reports. Socioeconomic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has filed a lawsuit against President Bola Tinubu over the failure to probe the grim allegations that $3.4 billion loan obtained by Nigeria from the International Monetary Fund to finance the budget and respond to COVID-19 is missing, diverted, or unaccounted for. The allegations are contained in the recently published 2020 Nigeria's Annual Audited Report by the Auditor General of the Federation. In the suit filed at the Federal High Court Abuja, SERAP is asking the court to direct and compel President Tinubu to probe the allegations that $3.4 billion loan obtained by Nigeria from the IMF to finance the budget and respond to COVID-19 is missing, diverted, or unaccounted for. SERAP is also seeking an order of mandamus to direct and compel President Tinubu to ensure the effective prosecution of anyone suspected to be responsible for the alleged mismanagement and diversion of the $3.4 billion IMF loan obtained by Nigeria to finance the budget and respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, and to compel President Tinubu to ensure the full recovery of the missing $3.4 billion IMF loan obtained by Nigeria. The federal government, through the Nigerian Bar Association, has commenced the prosecution of some staff members of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and political party members indicted for various electoral offences during the 2023 general elections. Electoral offences remain a major threat to credible, free and fair elections in Nigeria, as they often heighten political tension and trigger violence. The immediate past Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, said over 700 offenders were arrested by men of the Nigeria Police Force for violating electoral laws during the 25 February 2023 presidential and National Assembly elections. Recall, INEC had on 2 May 2023 said it will prosecute 215 handed over to it out of the 774 people arrested for various electoral offences by the NPF during the polls. The Commission said it was partnering with the NBA, which offered pro bono legal services for the effective prosecution of electoral offenders. Now, the Vice-Chancellor of the Nigerian British University, Obuzo Asa, Abia State, Professor Hakeem Fawahimi, has said The Nigerian British University was established to fill the gap in the curriculum of the Nigerian university system, which he says is skewed towards knowledge acquisition as against skills and competence. Professor Fawahimi, who spoke during the inaugural matriculation ceremony of the school at its Asa campus, said the Nigerian British University will combine the best of both countries' educational systems to train knowledgeable and competent world-class students capable of competing at the top echelon of life anywhere in the world. Gogo Iyala has the rest of the report.
Professor Fahimi, who warned the students against cultism and other unwholesome behavior while in the school, enjoined them to be exemplary in their conduct within and outside the school, as their certification would be based on character and learning with emphasis on character. He said even though matriculation was important, convocation was better, and assured them of the university's preparedness to make them first-class citizens of the world.
We came to fill the gap that people finish from school and you find out that they have been endowed with some knowledge but no skills to function, and you find out that most of them come out looking for jobs. We are trying to make our students, through industrial mentorship, through entrepreneurship, to become entrepreneurs in future, employers of labor, provide them with the necessary skills to start their own business, and of course provide them with the necessary training to be global citizens.
Some parents and students who spoke to us expressed satisfaction and confidence in the school system.
I asked about the academics. The academics they have so many lectures and very experienced lecturers. So I know at the end of the day we'll be happy we took this decision.
I recommend the school to many other parents around. Proximity, it's near.
None of these things you get abroad, you can also get it here. So I think that NBU is, they are ready to take us to another level. We don't need to go far to get that thing you're looking for in terms of education and character building.
I'm both a staff and a parent, and the main reason I brought my children is that they're getting the same thing they are getting over there here. Bringing the international appeal in the local setting where they can compete anywhere in the world without intimidation.
In regards to security, we have our M16 route that is manned by military personnel. Our chief security officer is also a retired military personnel. There are security guards en route at both hostels and the faculty complex at all times.
A total of 65 pioneer students from the faculties of Law, Social and Management Sciences took part in the maiden matriculation of the Nigerian British University, Asa, Abia State. The event featured performance by the Nigerian Army 14th Division Band or AFIA, a procession by the Senate and students, and other side attractions. Gugu Eyala, Rstv News.
Now, the current economic hardship across the country has pushed some residents of the Federal Capital Territory to invade and loot a warehouse reportedly belonging to the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. The warehouse is situated in the Phase 3 region of the FCT area of Abuja. Confirming the incident to Newsman, the spokesperson for the FCT Command, Josephine Ade, verified the incident in a text message saying the situation is now under control. Meanwhile, the National Emergency Management Agency has refuted media reports suggesting the looting of its warehouse in Abuja and informed the public that the warehouse in question does not belong to the agency. And now moving on to foreign reports, mediators and Hamas have arrived in the Egyptian capital, Cairo, for talks on a new ceasefire, as Israel is reported to be demanding reassurances on the hostages' fate before attending. An unnamed U.S. official has said Israel has more or less accepted the deal. But Israeli media said Hamas is refusing to confirm which of its hostages are still alive, so Israel will not attend. The U.S. says the 6-week pause will see the release of more Israeli hostages and Palestinian prisoners. Pressure for a deal intensified after Thursday's incident outside Gaza City in the north of the territory, where at least 112 people were killed as crowds rushed an aid convoy. Hamas has accused Israel of shooting at civilians as they attempted to get food, and Israel has denied this. And still on foreign reports, a massive blizzard is continuing to batter parts of California and Nevada in the western United States. It has shut major roads and ski resorts in the two states and left more than 15,000 customers without power. The snowstorm is especially severe in the mountainous Sierra Nevada region, with wind gusts reportedly reaching 305 kilometers per hour. People have been warned of a high to extreme avalanche danger, including the greater Lake Tahoe area. A power cut map shows nearly 15,000 customers in California and more than 1,000 in Nevada without electricity. A 75-mile stretch of the Interstate 80 highway was shut on Saturday. The California Highway Patrol Office in Truckee said on X that emergency personnel and tow trucks had a difficult time getting to motorists due to blizzard conditions. President Bola Tinubu has sent his condolence messages after veteran actors John Okafor, popularly known as Mr. Ibu, and Quadri Oyebamiji, known as Sisi Quadri, passed away last week. The Yoruba Nollywood actor Oyebamiji, who celebrated his 44th birthday on 25th December 2023, died on Friday. His death was announced by some of his colleagues in the Yoruba movie industry. On Saturday, another Nollywood actor, Okafor, popularly known as Mr. Ibu, died. This came after reports last October said that the veteran actor was reported ill and required financial assistance. In a statement on Sunday, Tinubu, through his special advisor, told with the families of these gifted thespians who brought joy and relief to millions of Nigerians by the exercise of their geniuses. Among others who have expressed their condolences on the death of the actors is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. In a condolence message posted on his X handle on Sunday, Obi stated that Mr. Ibu's death was a huge loss, not just to the entertainment industry, but to the nation. Now moving on to sports, Erling Haaland has Man United in his sights for this weekend as Man City hosts their cross-town rivals at the start of a season-defining spell for the Premier League champions. Pep Guardiola's men, chasing an unprecedented fourth straight English top-flight crown, boast an impressive recent record against United, but know they cannot afford a slip-up in a tight title tussle. Leaders, Liverpool, are strongly fancied to see off struggling Nottingham Forest despite their injury problems, while free-scoring Arsenal face relegation-threatened Sheffield United. Do you love and care about reversetating her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. And now to end the world news tonight, let's take a look at some of our major stories. Abuja residents have invaded and looted a warehouse believed to belong to the National Emergency Management Agency as the hunger and inflation bites harder. The federal government has begun to prosecute staff of the Independent National Electoral Commission and members of political parties arrested and handed over to the Nigerian Bar Association, who were indicted for their complicity in various electoral offenses during the 2023 elections. We had also reported that the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has sued present federal government for failing to prove the whereabouts of the missing or unaccounted $3.4 billion obtained from the International Monetary Fund to service the COVID-19 pandemic. And that's it on the World News tonight. Thank you for joining us. I am Akilachi Keje. Good night.
Sugar cane sweet, but girl, your love is sweeter. Sobolo juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Man, show your chin now, girl, don't talk. Got me like a thief in the night, long jaw. But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. I show your chin now, girl, don't know. Taking it a break, I me, I know the rush. Baby, if you want me, catch a rebel, mommy, say, with me, yeah.
Show me a jigger, let me see. Let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. Put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do some kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just tryna get laid, cause I know some kind chicks do it for the right pay. Baby, make a fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make a sample you my brand new song. Baby, love.